Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to be making the Hungry Hunter chili, and we're going to use that chili for the annual Charity Chili Challenge at my office. So come on and help me out. So we're going to start by taking our spices, measuring them out, and combining them into one bowl. So that when we get to the point of adding it to the chili, we can just add it in a little bit at a time. We'll be using up two 28-ounce cans of Rotel diced tomatoes and green chilies. We'll be using a tomato paste, 6-ounce tomato paste from Meijer. We will also be using the Rotel fire roasted diced tomatoes and green chili. We've got 2 cans of Brooks chili hot beans, and we've got 4 cans of Bush's Best chili beans and red beans in my medium chili sauce. I'm using a yellow onion, a red bell pepper, a green bell pepper, a yellow bell pepper, 4 stalks of celery. We've got some poblanos, peppers, some garlic we'll be throwing in there. I'm using a can of beer, half a can of beer, should I say. We will have bacon bits. For heat, we've got jalapeno peppers and seriano peppers. And here we have I think it's pablano peppers. We've got some Anaheim peppers over here, and a Hungarian yellow pepper. These all have a little bit of heat, not a whole lot. Our heat's going to come from these peppers here. And then in the back we have 2 pounds of sausage. One is a hot pork sausage roll from Meijer. The other one is Meijer's original pork sausage roll. And then here, the magical ingredient, we have ground venison. We've got about 3 pounds of ground venison. It is mixed in with some Hamburg to get the fat in there, so it will cook up and not burn. So let's go ahead and get some peppers chopped up and get the amount of seasonings that we will need. I will leave all of the ingredients in the link below, in the list below, with the amounts that you will need. And then we will start cooking. Okay folks, so when we're cutting up the vegetables, we want to just kind of chunk them up. We don't want to have, on the sweeter vegetables like the peppers, these bell peppers, we want nice big chunks of pieces that we're going to throw in there. That's a little bit too big. There we go. But yeah, that's about a good size there. I'll take those and toss them in there. Now the hotter peppers, like the jalapeños and the serianos, we want to have those at a much smaller piece. I want to get those smaller because they put out a lot more heat. So even with the celery, we're going to have that in fairly good sized chunks. Those in there. Same thing with the garlic, is because it is a powerful flavor, we're going to mince that up to put it in. Okay, now with our veggies all cut up, it is time to cook up some meat. So we have our pork in here now, our sausage, and we're just going to fry this up in the frying pan. They're all nice and browned up. Then we're going to move it over into a good chili stock. You're going to want to make sure that you get all of that red out. You can see the red right in here. You just want to keep breaking this up. Turn the heat down a little bit. Cast iron carries heat really well. As it cooks, it'll crumble much easier as well. Okay, with our sausage completely cooked now, we'll go ahead and transfer it from here into our stock pan here. Careful, the pan is going to be hot. And turn off the heat here. Step to the side. There we go. The spatula get the last of it out. Alright then. Excellent. I'll return the heat. And we're going to grab our venison here. We're just going to drop this right in. Break it up and crumple it up as it comes in. So, push up here. It's smelling good already. Now we've got our meat finished cooking up. We got the red out of it. We're going to go ahead and move this into our big pot. Now we want to use a slotted spatula or some other way first because we don't want to take all the grease with it. We're going to just bring it this way here. Let the grease grip out. Move it over. We'll just keep doing that until we get it all over there. With all the meat now in here, now we're going to go ahead and add in our canned stuff that we had opened up. So I'm actually going to use 5 cans of these Bush's Best Chili Beans, red beans and medium chili sauce. I've gone ahead and drained them, so there's not as much juice in them. Now it's on the medium ones. On the cans with the hot in it, we're not going to drain them. Add our cans of Rotella. And then our can of tomato paste. Keep going here. I'll switch to a big one here, wooden one. Start stirring this up. At this point, we're going to go ahead and start adding our vegetables. So with the ones that aren't as hot, like celery and our bell peppers, we've got them in big old chunks. Get big chunks. Toss them on in there. Same thing with our onions. Our big sweet onion is, we're going to go ahead and use it in big chunks. Alright, start mixing that in. Our hotter peppers, we cut them up a little bit smaller. Mix that all in. Don't forget about our garlic. Add garlic to everything. And it helps keep the vampires away. So now we're going to add in our final stuff that we have here. We've got a cup of beer. We're adding in. We've got a tablespoon or so of Worcestershire. I'll do about a tablespoon and a half too. Kikkoman soy sauce. A tablespoon of that. And then about a tablespoon of Frank's Red Hot. Add a little zing. And finally, bacon bits. So about I would go 2, 3, 4 tablespoons. We'll just finish out the bag off. Handy dandy spoon. We've got our beef bouillon cubes here. And we have our spices that we mixed up earlier into the bowl. I also added in about a teaspoon, or teaspoon and a half of white sugar. As you're doing this, you kind of layer it in and stir it up. It's good to stir the pot every now and then. Go ahead and put in our beef bouillon cubes. Stir that up. Okay, now that we have everything mixed in there, we're going to give it another stir. Those big old veggies in there. Now comes the hard part. We're going to turn down the heat so it just simmers. We're going to cover it. We'll come back every 20 to 30 minutes, stir it again, make sure nothing's burning on the bottom, and it's going to be about another 4 hours. We'll see you. Alright, sports fans, it's time to check the chili and see how it's coming along. Oh yeah, that's looking good. Smelling excellent. Let's give this another stir. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. Those big peppers, onions, celery. Lots of beef in there. Stir it up so that we get all the juices mixing in there. So I'm still running it on low heat, just keeping it simmering. Get the lid on it. Make sure to run the spatula across the very bottom. Make sure nothing's sticking to the bottom. Nothing is on this one. So you don't want it burning. Okay, we've got about another hour to go before it's ready, but it is smelling great. Okay, everybody, it's time to eat. The chili's been cooking for about 4.5, 5 hours now. Now it's time to actually taste what we've come up with. Got a bowl, got our ladle. This should be good. Oh yeah. A couple scoops, a couple ladlefuls in here. Get all those good beans and beef and veggies, peppers. Oh, this is looking awesome. Okay, hang that right there. Go ahead and turn the heat off at this point. Now, I'm going to throw some cheese on it. Okay, and let's grab some chips here. I like to use the scoop style chip. Scoop stuff up into it. Alright. Let's give this a try here. Get this here. Oh yeah. That's it right there. Booyah. Now, we've got this set. We've made enough chili here that we're going to be able to put it into lots of different bowls. We'll cover it. Now we're going to let it cool down. It's going to take a long time for it to cool down. It's been cooking for such a long time. We're going to go ahead and take it. We're going to put it into plastic bowls with lids, Tupperware type containers. I like the Glad version of them. So we've got some this style here with the blue lids. Move the lids around. Oh. So I'll fill this up. Put 2 scoops in per person. So I'm a family of 4, and put this in the freezer, and it will come out months from now, and we just pull it out, microwave it just enough to get it out of the bowl, put it into a pan, and cook it up, and I'll have plenty of this to go for pretty much the rest of the winter. Thanks a lot. We'll see you next time. Well, the Charity Chili Challenge was a huge success at the office. I want to thank everybody who brought in chili. It was excellent. We had a lot of really good food there. I also want to thank everybody who voted with their dollars. I'm thankful that the Hungry Hunter chili did take first place. But more important than that, we raised over $300 that we're able to donate to local charities to help feed people in our community. If you liked the video, go ahead and give us a thumbs up below. And if you want to see more of these videos, click on the subscribe button over here. In the meantime, watch for an upcoming video on us giving away the money to those charities. Until next time, I'm Hodge the Hungry Hunter, urging you, keep giving.